Hey everybody, it's Splash and I'm back with another Blu-ray Steelbook update. Something a little bit later than I would have hoped, but there was some issues with Steelbooks arriving late and also some damaged Steelbooks had to be returned. So I thought I'd wait until today. It's Tuesday and I have 5 Steelbooks to show for 3 films. So we're going to start off with last week's releases. These are both Arrow video titles. First up we have The Fall of the House of Usher, starring Vincent Price, and yeah, this is a pretty cool old school style cover here. It is unfortunately a horizontal cover, but you know, the artwork basically made it have to be that way, and as you can see there's certificate X, as it was back then, adults only, which is now a 12, so it goes to show you back in the 1960s. I think it was just 1961 or 1960, the difference in what made an X-rated film would now be considered a 12. So yeah, picked this up from Sainsbury's. I think it was about £16, and I've still got the backing sheet on this for whatever reason. I usually take them off, but there's the back artwork. Pretty cool stuff. And go to the inside. You can see the Blu-ray disc there, just a single disc. There's no extra disc or DVD disc as sometimes I have. There's the booklet, which Arrow always nicely include. It's always a good read. And also this one has an art card for Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which is an upcoming Blu-ray title. They're releasing, I think, in the next couple of months, and it will be a steelbook apparently as well, which is cool. And yeah, there's just some random other Arrow films on the back there. They didn't include one with Time Bandits, but which I'll get to in a second. But yeah, they have just actually announced that they're going to cancel one of the 2 steelbooks that they were going to release. Actually, that wasn't Arrow, that was Eureka. But yeah, Eureka just cancelled the steelbook, which you don't get that many steelbook cancellations. But yeah, Red River, which is a John Wayne Western, has been cancelled, and they're going to do a steelbook for, I think there's a sequel to Dr. Mabuse, which the Testament of Dr. Mabuse got a steelbook release, so that's quite good in a way. It means you have matching steelbooks there. Right, so Time Bandits, another Arrow title. Again, both of these films, there's no embossing or debossing. They're quite a matte finish, and that'll be a theme here. A lot of matte finishes, which I don't particularly like. I prefer a glossy steelbook. But yeah, this is my second Time Bandits. The first one that I got last week wasn't packaged properly and had a massive dent in the top corner. This one came in the same packaging, but was mint. The Fall of the House of Usher, which also came from Sainsbury's, at least had better packaging, but yeah, a bit of a poor showing from Sainsbury's there. So yeah, this one was again about £15, I think £16 from Sainsbury's. Single disc. This is new to Blu-ray, of course, and here we've got the booklet. As I say, no art card this time or anything. But again, a cool little read through. Always got nice information and pictures in these little booklets. I'm glad that they do it. Some promotional material there, gallery, which is always nice to look at. So yeah, the inside artwork isn't anything amazing, but it's just there really. But I really like the front artwork on this. Nice original cinema release artwork, I think that was. On the back, I don't know if I can show this because I've still got the blue one, but I think the reason I've still got the data sheet on is because yeah, there's nothing really at the back. I generally take these off these days, but if there's nothing on the back, there's nothing much worth seeing. May as well keep it on. Okay, so we get to this week's releases. A little note: I don't have the X-Files release that just came out yesterday. Basically because I'm not a fan of the series. Never really seen the films, and with it not being an exclusive and being quite expensive at the moment, although the steelbook looks quite nice, it's something that I'm just going to pick up in a few weeks. It's not something that I generally do because I basically pre-order everything, so that they don't end up out of print, but I don't think there's any danger at all of X-Files going out of print anytime soon. So yeah, I might pick that up in a week, I might pick it up in a month, but I'll pick it up soon. Because I don't think it's worth 18 quid or 20 quid, whatever it was. Maybe 15 at most. So, right, let's get on to this week's. We have 3 steelbooks, and they're all for one film. Star Trek Into Darkness is the first time that there's been 3 steelbook releases for a film on release. I know there's been 3 now for Star Trek, including the reprint that Zabby did, but you know, Prince of Persia had 2 steelbooks and that came out, which were inexplicably double play and triple play releases, both for HMV. It wasn't even as if it was alternate artwork for different companies, or one was just Blu-ray and one was double play. There's just the difference was one had a digital copy disc, and it was the same store, so it was very odd. But this one, at least there was 2 different stores and lots of, you know, completely different artwork. And this one is from Amazon. It's personally my favourite of the 3, although none of them are really that amazing in my opinion. They all have the same basic 2 things. One is that they have the embossed Star Trek Into Darkness and the embossed frame. The difference with this one over the other 2 is it does have the embossed character on the front, Benedict Cumberbatch's character, and that is very thinly embossed. It's very, very thin indeed, but it's better than the other 2, which don't have any extra embossing at all. They're very bland because they are matte finishes. Again, I actually thought they were going to be glossy, so I was a little disappointed when I saw that they were just matte finishes from Paramount. So inside we have the inside artwork, which is again different on all 3. This is the Amazon one. This was £17, which I got today, and just the 1 disc, 2D Blu-ray disc, no extra features disc. I know there's a Sainsbury's exclusive, but the extra features are on DVD, so I'd rather not bother. And there's the digital copy code there as well, which, to be honest, I'm not bothered. If anyone wants to use that, you can use it because I've got it 3 times. So there you are, little bonus for the first person. You can get that ET-RW9A6 KJYXY, so use that if you want. But please, if you do use it, just put a little comment in the video to say thank you, you know, and other people know that it's being used and they don't have to, you know, try it. So yeah, the sticker on the front, which I'll peel off later on. But yeah, this is quite a nice steelbook. But I mean, £17 is just about right, really, for a new release. But yeah, it's definitely, I think, the best value of the 3. So we get on to the 2 entertainment store exclusives. First up is the Hero edition. This one's out of print, and apparently selling for 50 quid on eBay already, so some people have more money than sense. Again, the sticker will come off. The embossing on the frame and the title, quite a nice looking cover, but again it's a little bit dull, although it probably looks more brighter on this picture that I'm looking at now through my camera than it actually is. It's a lot duller in person. The sticker I just put on myself, that was on the outer seal, and yes, I wasn't going to open all these 3, I was only going to open 1, but I figured I may as well open all 3 because they cost a lot of money, and I hate to open it up in future or even set it on and someone get a damaged one, so I wanted to check them, but none of them have any damage at all. I say the spine is, I think, the same in all 3. The back artwork here is the sort of insignia, if you like, with the wreckage, which is pretty cool, and it's very similar to the front cover of the Villain edition, which we'll look at in a second. Inside artwork here is just the heroes all together there on the front, sorry, on the inside, and we have the 3D and 2D discs, because the 3D edition is exclusive to Entertainment Store for their steelbooks. This one was £25, but might actually become quite a decent investment. I'll keep the digital copy for this one. So on to the third one, and yes, I mean, this film altogether cost me £87, so it better be bloody good because I'm going to watch it tonight. This is the biggie, from Entertainment Store, another 4,000 copy. Again, this was on the seal on the outside, so I took it off and stuck it on the front here. The limited edition Villain Steelbook, 3D Blu-ray Steelbook again, and also the Villain ship, which to be honest is not worth 20 quid. It's a pretty cool little package if you look around the back, but it's not worth £45. This one will be available for a while, I think. Although again, you know, people have been able to sell them on eBay for £60–70. Probably some poor sap in America who has no way of getting it, so we'll have to pay the extra, but that's just the way it is. You know, unfortunately, people don't really do favours for each other anymore, although I always try as best I can. So yes, here we have the Villain edition from Entertainment Store. Star Trek Into Darkness. This one I've put a clear plastic thing on, so I'll take that off. And yeah, so this is very similar to the back artwork on the Hero one, but instead we have the back of Benedict's character there. And yeah, Star Trek Into Darkness, embossed again, and frame. So yeah, I never thought I'd see the day when I had these three of these. There you go. The back artwork is just there, and yeah, again, just really dull. And you can have this one as well. Why not? 2 digital copy giveaways. RHN XE 944 HHAW. So, you know, again, whoever uses that first, please say thank you on the comments. And then, as I say, people know. So that's 2 giveaways, 2 digital copy giveaways. And yes, the 2D and 3D discs, and just pretty standard inside artwork. So yes, the craziness of being a Steelbook collector, I happen to have all 3. I'm having the 2D Blu-ray 3 times and the 3D Blu-ray twice. I know some people will probably sell the discs, the 3D discs, and make some money back, but I can't do that. Something inside me tells me I can't do that. You know, it has to be complete, because you never know when I might want to sell them. And if it doesn't have a 3D disc, you're going to lose value. And I know sometimes, you know, these days people just want a 3D disc, and some people don't care about them. They want to throw them away, and just they don't want to get involved in it. And other people just want the disc and aren't bothered about packaging at all. But hey, different strokes for different folks. So yeah, that is this video done. So yeah, this one's 45, and this one's 25. If you can find it, but you're not going to get it now from an Entertainment Store, so it's probably going to be more like 49.50, I think, that's on eBay. The Into Darkness one from Amazon, I think, is still available around 17. If you're going to get a Steelbook, then obviously you would want this one, because it's only £8 more for the 3D if you're into the 3D, but if you're not, I think this is the best Steelbook of the 3, but this is the best value. And this one's just a rip-off, to be honest with you. I mean, I won't even bother to show the ship really, but it's still in the packaging. It's kind of heavy, but it's not worth 20 quid, that's for sure. So yeah, one thing I'll do, because I haven't done this myself yet, is just put the 3 together and just check out the spines, just to see if they are completely identical. Yes, they are. So you wouldn't even know which one's which. Right, so that'll do for this video. I'll be back soon with whatever Steelbook releases are coming out next. I don't even know. I think next week actually is Iron Man 3. So, you know, that'll be all that will be in the next video. But from what I've seen of it's another Paramount release. From what I've seen, that's going to have a border, a nice embossed front and glossy. So we shall see. That'll be next week's release, and maybe I'll have picked up some foreign ones in that time. Maybe I'll pick up at the X-Files to show, but we'll see. If not, it'll just be Iron Man 3. So yeah, that'll do for this very long video. So I'll sign off now. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and for those that use the digital copies, as I say, if you can just put a little thank you there, or just a note to say you've used it, that would help the others, because then I won't have people complaining that the codes don't work. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Take care, everyone, and see you next time.